Your Excellency, Ambassador Patricia Danzi, Director General of the Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation, Your Excellency, Ambassador Pietro Lazzeri, Head of Economic Cooperation and Development, Swiss State Secretariat for Economic Affairs, Your Excellency, Dr. Andreas Baum, Ambassador of Switzerland to Egypt, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, let me welcome you to Egypt during this important period where we have officially inaugurated the Grand Egyptian Museum, which represents a pride for all Egyptians and for the world at large. I'm delighted to deliver the keynote speech this evening in this charming launching event, the 4th Swiss Cooperation Program for Egypt for the period between 2025 and 2028. Organized by the Swiss Ambassador to Egypt in the presence of our colleagues, governors, ambassadors, UN agency representatives, which will enhance the focus on poverty reduction and life-saving interventions for Egyptians, migrants, and refugees. Good governance, including economic governance and human rights, as well as green and inclusive economic development with a thriving private sector, are key to enabling these objectives. The program will work in 3 priority areas: migration, protection, and socio-economic integration, sustainable and green economic development, as well as human rights and governance. Distinguished guests, one of the ministry's roles is to advance economic and development cooperation with multilateral and bilateral development partners to support the country's development Vision 2030 and to achieve integration and coordination between these partnerships and the country's investment plan. The ministry also has the mandate to manage economic cooperation relations with numerous countries, including Switzerland. Our main programs are the Economic Reform Program, emphasizing a transition to a green economy and private sector-led growth, with key strategies including financing sustainable projects through instruments like green bonds, using frameworks like our country platform, the nexus of water, food, and energy, and fostering partnerships to advance inclusive and sustainable development. Our strategic frameworks and initiatives are the recently launched Egypt's Narrative for Economic Development, Reforms for Growth, Jobs and Resilience, a comprehensive framework which integrates our actions and also defines our economic model going forward. Its goals include promoting economic stability, shifting the economy to higher productivity sectors, and boosting private sector participation. Ladies and gentlemen, Egypt and Switzerland's relation dates back to more than 110 years of commercial relations, 40 years of development cooperation, and 90 years of friendship. Our bilateral relations have expanded across sectors, including infrastructure, renewable energy, water management, private sector support, and digital transformation. Distinguished participants, at the end, it is important to highlight that Egypt has had an active role over the past decades in upholding the values of international partnerships and multilateral cooperation for the purpose of exchanging expertise, achieving development, and confronting common challenges such as climate change, development finance, enhancing food security, as well as the economic empowerment of communities. The current international challenges necessitate a reconsideration of the global financial system and the governance of international system in general, which would allow a greater role for developing and emerging nations so that global systems reflect the aspirations of those countries and provide the mechanisms and tools they need to finance and face various challenges. Thank you, our Swiss colleagues, for the commitment and the partnership, as I look forward to the continuous success over the 4 coming years under the new cooperation program.